Big game breakdown. Let's talk about the Packers and the Cardinals right now, looking at the free Wager Talk live odds screen. Green Bay -5 at most books. There is some variance. There's a 4.5 and a 5.5 out there, but we'll call 5 the prevailing number as we speak. Total sitting 47/47.5. There's 2 reasons why I can't play the Packers right now. Really 3 reasons why I can't play the Packers in this game. First and foremost, you can't lay points in the NFL this year. All right. We've seen the favorites of 5 or higher cover at a 20% clip. So I am absolutely at this stage heading into week 6 biased towards underdogs of +5 or higher, unless I've got a good reason to lay it with the favorite. Parity's been the play, and we're expecting more of the same. So that's factor 1. Is the league-wide trend has been very clearly don't lay points against decent teams. Factor number 2, strength of schedule-wise. The Packers have faced the Rams, they've had Tennessee, they've had Indy, they've had Philly. I guess their toughest opponent was Minnesota. Cardinals have faced San Fran, Washington, Detroit, Buffalo. They've had the tougher schedule. So who's battle-tested? It's Arizona. Packers, 5 games. 4 of them have been decided by less than a touchdown. The highest point spread covered was -3 last week against LA, and they only covered that thanks to a missed 2-point conversion. One other factor here worth considering. I forget how many things. I said 3 points, 2 points. I don't know. I'm going on and on. But, Arizona's number 9 in the red zone touchdown percentage. They're scoring touchdowns when they have the opportunity. Green Bay's not, number 18. Defensively, they're both in the same place, so there's no advantage for either squad, but Arizona's been better at executing in the red zone. Bottom line, the Green Bay leads the NFL in takeaways. They have 14 takeaways in the first 5 games. And we know that defense that create takeaways can continue to create takeaways, but we do not expect teams to live and die by positive turnover differential week after week after week. I think Green Bay may be a little bit overvalued as a result. There's been sharp money for the dog. They took out the +6s. I can understand why. Arizona or pass for this better. And again, use coupon code Teddy365 and get every play every day for the next 365 days for $99 a month. It is the deal to get if you're interested in a long-term package with all of my plays. Again, Teddy365 at checkout. This offer expires on Monday after Monday Night Football. Do not delay if you want to get on board. Lawrence?
Teddy, listen, I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I'm with you on this bet. I like Arizona here too, but I'm not getting to the window. And here is why, and this is my follow-up question, and why it was relevant to whatever you said. Why would you bet on a team or against a team, just bet a game that has a team that can put up 41 points one week, 13 the next, 14 one week, 24 the next? Why would you be involved in a game where a defense can hold a team to 10 points one week, 42 points the next? The inconsistency of this Arizona team lends me to just stay away.
So I'll answer that question. And in fact, Lawrence, it's a great question in one sense. As a bettor, the number one thing I love is an inconsistent team that I've got to read on.
Oh.
Right? That's what I love, because the market's like, I don't know what to do with this team. You're like, no, they played good this week. They're going to play bad next week. They match up well against this opponent. They don't match up well against that opponent. As a handicapper, I don't mind the inconsistent teams when you can get a read on them. Can't say I love Arizona off a win, but certainly the game against the Rams, that was as strong an Arizona spot as you'll see ever, and then the loss to Washington was about as bad as they can play. They are an inconsistent team. That said, they've gone on the highway. They competed at Buffalo and at San Francisco. So we've seen them go on the road and play well twice, or play reasonably. I mean, the 2 middle quarters of that Buffalo game weren't pretty. But they got the money in that contest. They got up to the hot start. But the bottom line is the teams that aren't consistent, our job is to figure out why and what games they're likely or less likely to step up in. And to me, that's a reason to get involved with any team that's inconsistent. I love, again, when the markets don't have a read on a team and you do, advantage you.